Hello everybody, I am Chrissy and this is Everyday Tidbits. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Please hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification so that you're notified every time I post. And follow me on Instagram at everyday_tidbits and Facebook at Everyday Tidbits because I would love for you to be a part of my YouTube and Instagram family. I post videos about cooking, cleaning, some crafts, and vlogs about my job as a paramedic, some mommy stuff, and miscellaneous stories about my life. If you're into that thing, I would love for you to stick around. Today I'm going to take you through some house errands and some cooking and cleaning, and I'm so happy that you clicked on this video and that you're hanging out with me today.
And talk to me, boy, and you can move it up close, but that's as far as it goes. I'm not your baby, I might be up for a dance, I might be holding your hand, but that is all I can stand. I'm not your baby, no, you're not gonna.
I am starting out my day by folding this laundry. I had 2 loads to fold this morning, one with clothes in it and one with sheets and blankets. I usually make my bed first, but today I had to get out the door early to drop my daughter off at church. So when I came back, I just decided to grab these and fold them real quick, bring them upstairs, and then make my bed.
It's getting late, but I'm only getting started, and now they're playing my song. You look at me and think, damn, she's broken hearted, but you could not be more wrong.
I've seen a lot of YouTubers say that they do a load of laundry a day to keep it at bay. I just can't do that. Like, I work 12.5-hour shifts as a paramedic, and when I come home from work, I don't want to do laundry. So on my days off, it's time to play catch up. Sometimes I have 1 load, sometimes I have 2. I do wash my whites and my darks separately. I tried throwing them all together. I just can't do it. I know it's more convenient, but my whites always look dingy. And if you check out my laundry video down below, I did do a video on how I keep my whites white, and I just like to do them separately. That's just me. I know it makes my job harder by having multiple loads to do, but I just like to keep my whites looking bright. That's all.
That's as far as it goes. I'm not your baby.
Knowing that you're not my baby, but I think maybe you'll reconsider. When I pull up in that brand new thing with the iced out chain and the new chinchilla, and you aim for the heart when you walk on the floor, you a real gal Batman killer. But you ain't never did with the boys in the band, with the bands in the box like Dilla.
Now that my clothes are folded, I am going to make my bed. I do wash my sheets once a week. I just washed them like 2 days ago, so they're nice and fresh still. And the sheets that I have on my bed are the jersey knit bedding from Bed Bath & Beyond. They are the most softest and most comfortable sheets I have ever slept on. The comforter is also jersey bedding. They're just super soft. I can't even tell you, when you get into the bed, it's like sleeping on a cloud. I highly recommend these sheets. I will link those below as well.
You're not gonna get what you came here for. I'm leaving as soon as you ask for more. Yeah, you can talk to me, boy, and you can move it up close, but that's as far as it goes. I'm not your baby.
There is just something about a freshly made bed. I can't tell you how happy it makes me. I love to make my bed first thing in the morning, although I didn't get to it today, like I said. But I feel like if the bed's made, the whole room looks just put together and neat, and I have less anxiety when I walk into the room and see that the bed is neat and it's made, and I don't have to worry about it.
Put some music on, turn the lights down low, throw the pillows off the bed. Blow the candles out, move your body slow. You got something on your mind, I might try to help you let it go.
Both of my nephews have birthdays coming up, and I'm just going to take a minute to wrap their gifts. Red alert to my sister, if she's watching, you might want to click off the video if the kids are nearby. So I got them these gifts from Amazon, and there is a whole video in my Summer Vibes vlog, and I'll show you exactly what I got for them in that vlog if you want to check that out below as well. But I'm just going to take a few minutes to wrap these gifts. Funny story, see this gumball wrapping paper right here? Well, I picked this out when I went to Home Goods and TJ Maxx, and I got it to wrap my nephew's gifts, but my daughter's birthday was last month, and my sister had picked out the same wrapping paper and wrapped her gifts in the same paper. It was just mind-boggling and so weird that we both picked the same wrapping paper. How random is that? And you know, if you know TJ Maxx and Home Goods, all of their things are random. So for us to pick the same wrapping paper was just mind-boggling.
If you got something on your mind, I'ma try to help you let it go. You got something on your mind, I'ma try to help you let it go.
I absolutely love wrapping gifts. I find that it's so relaxing and therapeutic to me. Christmas time is my absolute favorite. I love to just save it all for once. I like stash gifts all year long as I shop, and then I pick one day where I can lay everything out, all of my accessories for wrapping, all of my paper, my scissors, my accoutrements for the packages, and I just do everything at once because I absolutely love it. I pick a day where it's either rainy out or really cold or snowy, and my daughter's at school so she can't see what I'm wrapping, and I just put on some festive Christmas music, I pour myself a cup of coffee, and I just spend the whole day wrapping, and I absolutely love it. To me, it is so relaxing. Does anyone else feel the same way? Let me know in the comments.
For someone to give me help, all I'm asking for is just some space and some time, then I'll be alright. I've been having thoughts in my mind I can't get out. Tell me things I can't say myself, from you and nobody else. Everything is out of my sight. This is all so new to me. I can do it all in your way. Say all the things that you say. I can do it all in one night.
I'm sure you can't tell in the video, but this beautiful candle paper is full of glitter, and it's leaving glitter all over my carpet, all over my hands, all over my clothes. It's really hard to tell, but it is so glittery, and I did not know it was glittery when I bought it because there was plastic wrapped around the tube, but as soon as I opened it, I knew right away this is going to be a very messy wrapping paper. So my sister, if you're watching, I apologize ahead of time. When your kids open these presents in your house, you are going to have a glitter bomb explosion.
I've been chasing highs just to breathe, yeah, I need that. Take it all in now, I see what I'm asking for is just some space and some time, then I'll be alright. I've been having thoughts in my mind I can't get out. Tell me things I can't say myself, from you and nobody else. Everything is out of my sight. This is all so new to me. I can do it all in your way. Say all the things that you say. I can do it all in one night. When I go out, the light doesn't shine on me, I fade out.
When I give a gift, the wrapping paper and the cards are so important to me. I do take the time to pick out the wrapping paper, pick out the perfect card. It's just the whole experience of giving the gift for me. I love giving gifts more than receiving, and in a moment I'm going to show you the two cutest cards that I picked out for my nephews.
So new to me, I need you, someone to show me the way. The light doesn't shine on me. Shine on me, 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 shine on me.
I'm done wrapping the gifts, I'm going to take a minute to vacuum my room because there is glitter literally everywhere. I wish the camera picked it up because it looked like it literally snowed glitter. Like a glitter bomb went off in my room. I love glitter, don't get me wrong, as you can see my dresser on the left, but glitter all over my carpet, oh my goodness, it is just everywhere.
Highs just to breathe, yeah, I need that. Take it all in now, I see what I'm asking for. It's just some space and some time.
I had gone to a local farm market this afternoon after I picked up my daughter, and I picked up some fresh produce. I do like to support local markets for produce as much as I can. You may pay a little bit more, but the quality is going to be so much better, and you're supporting a family of local grown people. If you can do that, support your markets, support your local farm stands and stuff like that. I highly recommend that you do that because, like I said, the quality is unbeaten. So I went to this local market, picked up some squash, some zucchini, some fresh tomatoes. I have some peppers in my refrigerator already, so what I'm going to do is cut up all of these into bite-sized pieces, and I'm going to make a retsuka. I think I'm pronouncing it right, I'm not really sure. It's like a vegetable base that you can put on eggs, you can serve it by itself, you can put it on top of pasta, whatever you'd like, and I will be showing you all the ingredients in just a moment, but it's basically a base of whatever vegetables you want to put in there and then some spices. I love all types of vegetables, especially the brightly colored ones. Whenever I can make a dish where it takes several different brightly colored vegetables, it just makes me so happy because the look of the dish is so cheery and colorful. It just screams summer to me. I could take vegetables and eat them in any way, raw, grilled, sauteed, baked, anything. I just love vegetables. It's so summery. It's like the perfect dish to eat when they're all in season in the summer. I just love it.
And all of my doubts, I can feel them fading away. Oh, you're like a fantasy. I know this can't be real. I'm falling way down. All delusional. Got the feeling like I'm lucid dreaming. Got me flying high. 'Cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road, I'm levitating now. One of those lucid dreams. In one of those lucid dreams. Oh yeah. Wait, you gotta tell me what you did. I saw the world turning in my mind. Oh, yesterday you pulled the rug under my feet. Still I'm trying to wake me up. What if I'm making it all up?
I find it so funny that when I cut up raw vegetables, my daughter will eat them raw, but the minute I cook them, she doesn't want anything to do with them. The only vegetable that she'll eat cooked is broccoli, and usually it's with something on it, but she loves all raw vegetables, which is fine with me as long as she eats vegetables. But if I cook them, forget it. She will turn her nose up at that.
Flying high, 'cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road, I'm levitating now. In one of those lucid dreams.
You're going to notice that I'm dicing my tomatoes last, and I'm keeping them separate from the rest of the vegetables because I want to add my tomatoes in at the very last minute. I'm not even really sure that I want to cook them at all, to be honest with you, just to warm them through because I want that fresh tomato taste in my shakshuka. So I'm going to saute the rest of the vegetables first, and at the very end I'm going to turn off the heat, add my tomatoes, and then close the lid and just warm them through.
Dreams. So your tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars would never let you down. And you keep on thinking you can save yourself, but that's love, that's just love.
To make my shakshuka, I'm just going to use a little bit of avocado spray, lightly sprayed in the pan so that I can saute my vegetables. This whole dish is going to be 0 points on the blue Weight Watchers plan because I'm not really adding any oil to it. Just spraying a very little bit of avocado oil spray, which is like minuscule amount. And it's just fresh vegetables, fresh tomatoes, and spices, that's all. So what you want to do is you're going to saute these vegetables until they're soft and slightly browned. And then, you know, as you go, add the spices. And I will show you a lineup of all the spices that I'm using. I wound up using cumin, Trader Joe's South African smoke. I used some cilantro, some salt, and some coriander, some turmeric, and I believe that's it, but I will line them up and you can see what I used. So basically I'm just going to be seasoning every layer. So I'm putting a layer of seasoning with the vegetables as I saute them, and then I will add the tomatoes later on after these are softened, and then I'll add a little bit more spice, and then I'm going to turn off the heat and put the lid on, so that way the tomatoes just get warmed up but not really cooked.
That's just love. You get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Heart. You have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. What you think about me, and I know I shouldn't care. I really tried my best, but I can't make you happy, and I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out.
Hey, I just wanted to touch base for a minute and explain to you something that I found on the Weight Watchers Blue plan. So I know that a lot of sugar-free, fat-free options are lower in points, and that's what I've been doing, and everything's been great. But I realized, it took me a while to realize this actually, I've had a headache for 4 days straight. And I thought, hey, maybe my sugar was low, maybe I needed some more carbs, maybe this, maybe that, maybe it's the weather, I don't know. But I've had a headache for 4 days straight, nagging. I wasn't feeling good. I even went to my friend's house yesterday, and I usually can power through, but I had to leave early because I really wasn't feeling that great because of this headache that I had. So I woke up this morning and I'm like, I'm gonna try some sugar. I realized I had not had sugar in a week. because I've been, you know, meal prepping my grilled chicken, my vegetables, my low point foods. I have been eating some carbs, but everything I've been eating otherwise has been sugar-free, fat-free, whatever. So I figured, let me try some sugar. So I percolated a cup of coffee this morning, and I usually add a scoop of collagen in there, which is a point, and then I do 3 tablespoons of my sugar-free creamer, which is a point. Please excuse the gurgling in the background, my dishwasher's on. So I usually have a 2-point coffee in the morning that's sugar-free with the collagen, the sugar-free creamer. So today I just did, what I wound up doing is measuring the sugar-free creamer to make it 0 points, which is a tablespoon. I did a tablespoon of my creamer, and then I did 2 teaspoons of regular sugar, which wound up being 2 points anyway. So I still had a 2-point coffee, and then I put a little bit of almond milk in there because you can have almond milk up to a half a cup for 0 points. So I had a 2-point coffee in essence, but I had real sugar in it. No joke, I took like 2 sips of the coffee and I could automatically feel my headache go away. It was the strangest thing. So although I am going to continue to drink my coffee the same way, I think as soon as I feel a headache coming on, I'm gonna have to add a little sugar back into my diet and just count the points for it. It's not a big deal. The good thing about Weight Watchers is that you can have anything you want. You just have to account for it. You have to do the portions, and I measured my teaspoons. It's a point per teaspoon. I put 2 teaspoons in there. As long as you measure it, you can have any food you want, and that's why I love Weight Watchers so far. That's why I made the switch, because it is a little bit more flexible than 21 Day Fix. I still advocate 21 Day Fix. It's amazing. It works. I know. I've done it. I've lost a lot of weight on it. But I could not maintain that lifestyle for so long because it is so restrictive. You can't really like indulge in like things outside of the parameters of the program, which with Weight Watchers, the parameter is huge. Nothing is off limits, whether it's clean or not. And that's what I love about this. So if you're doing Weight Watchers and you start to feel sick, like a headache, or just look at your diet and see that maybe you need to have a little bit of sugar. It's really not a big deal. So my lunch was all 0 points today. I had grilled chicken and those vegetables that you saw. So I'm gonna have another cup of coffee. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. Then I'm going to be meeting up with my friend, and I will introduce you to her because she has her own YouTube channel and she's trying to grow her channel. So I'm gonna introduce you to her because I'm gonna meet up with her and we're gonna walk this afternoon and get some exercise in. But I'm gonna have a cup of coffee while I'm waiting for her. She's on her way home, so when she gets home, I'm gonna head out. So I just wanted to share that little tip with you. Also, guys, this is another random tip. I saw this on Facebook, that if you put your wine corks in your fruit basket, it absorbs moisture and it keeps the fruit flies away. And I have to say, it really does work. But because since I've been doing this, I have been seeing significantly less fruit flies. So, as you can see, I have a little wine problem. Just kidding. I actually haven't had any wine in a month because wine is 5 points. 5 points for 2 ounces, I think, or 5 points for 5 ounces. I have to look that up. Either way, I'd rather eat my points than drink them. So, yeah, this is just another little tip I wanted to share. Just put your wine corks in your fruit basket. Hey everybody, we're at the park. This is Lynette. Hi. Tell everybody about your channel, Lynette.
Oh my god, don't put me on the spot. It's same as hers, just I don't talk as much.
So, Lynette Fillingham, is that how you say your last name?
Yeah.
Okay, so her channel is Lynette Fillingham. I will link her channel below in the description box. She does cooking, cleaning, life tips, mommy vlogs, stuff like that. And she's trying to grow her channel, so if you could go over there, tell her I sent you, and click that subscribe button because we want to help our girlfriend out. And so we're just going to take a walk right now because it's actually cooler out than it's been, and we need to move our butts.
Yes, I know.
So we'll see you soon.
Bye!
Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your support. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I hope everyone's being safe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye!
One who's worried, always been the one who's keeping it cool. The kind of guy who